Aloha!
Aloha from our favorite resort, the Polynesian Village, just in case you guys didn't know it was our favorite.
Yes, if you didn't recognize this fountain, this is where we are.
We have a lunch reservation at the Kona Cafe today.
Yes, a nice quiet lunch together and really go over the menu offerings and everything in the Kona. We love it in there.
I think I'm due for a new shirt from the Polynesian here, so we're gonna check out the store, see what they have in there.
Tiki, like if they have some new offerings.
Yeah. We're also gonna check out the latest on the DVC tower.
Yep.
And we're gonna just walk around and have a Polynesian kind of day today.
Yes, come join us in the spirit of aloha.
Mahalo.
For DVC members specifically, because we are DVC and we know that some people are members that do drive in. You do have to realize that the new policy is you have to have a reservation for a restaurant to park here, which wasn't always the case.
Right.
So that's a little update for you.
We're DVC members, so we could easily just drive right in. As long as the parking lot wasn't super busy that day,
right,
they would let us in.
Yep.
So now we can't come in for a quick Dole Whip, or
right,
we have to have a reservation for dining here. So it's a little bit of a bummer now.
Because that would be for Kona or Ohana, and let's face it, Ohana is really hard to get reservations for. Kona, correct, you sometimes can luck out and get a spot in there for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yeah.
So that is a good possibility and a good excuse to be on property. But just in case you were hoping to just walk around and get those Polynesian vibes in here.
We enjoy just coming in. I mean, even if it's not doing anything, just coming in and you know, sitting by the beach.
Yeah.
And we can't do that anymore, so
right,
that's a little sad.
Yeah.
But another way to come in, if you can't park here, you can park at Magic Kingdom in a walk. The walk directly here is actually not too bad.
But you need a park reservation, or, you know, and a pass for that day if you're going to do that. Or you could go to Disney Springs,
correct,
park there and take a bus over. But all those things take a few extra steps. But just so you're aware.
All right, so we're going to go into the store and see what kind of shirts they have for me today. It's been a little while since I bought a shirt here. And I feel like they've been updating the inventory. There's a lot of new stuff here.
Yeah,
You guys have to check all this out. Look at this shirt. Dole Whip shirt.
Speaking
of
Dole
nice.
Whip, that's cute. I like these. The Mickey and Minnie, the retro. Look at the Kookaburra. The murderous little pirates.
We got a tiki man pulling a cart.
That's a coffee plant?
Coffee plant?
What?
There we go. Can you grow coffee here in Florida? I feel like some of these you would see in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. There's that Animal Kingdom kind of feel. Could that work as a popcorn bucket?
I don't know. It's fabric on the inside, so it might get messy.
If you line it, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trader Sam's Grog Grotto shirt. Hey, we have that mug.
Oh, we do.
We also have that mug.
Any more? Get magnets. Ooh, that would be cool for the car.
Yeah. I heard yesterday on one of our Polynesian pages that we follow that they're supposedly going to be fading out some of the tiki based stuff from the parks, and if it was also in the parks, I would imagine that would also be here. But I cannot imagine the Polynesian with them removing all of the tiki-based stuff. It's a concern about cultural appropriation and things like that.
But that's what the whole resort is built upon, though. You know, so
right. So how is that going to work?
We'll put a link down in the description for you guys to this article that we're referring to.
Yeah.
And maybe you can make your own judgment on that. But yeah, I don't know.
Still a lot of tiki stuff here.
If you like gold, I feel like gold's coming back. There's more and more gold. Yeah, this is a whole section. It's gold and black is the look.
Almost looks like a coffee press, but a hurricane candle holder. It's a candle holder.
It's a candle. That's a fancy candle holder.
Really?
I don't think I've ever seen the Florida state on any of the Disney shirts.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of merch out there now that's monorail inspired.
Yeah, I like that one.
Just along for the ride. How many of you guys take the monorail just for fun? I know we do.
Me.
Leave it in the comments. Looks like they have a lot of new Hawaiian shirts here.
This is nice.
That is nice.
Tommy Bahama.
So the thing with the Tommy Bahamas, they're up there. They're expensive. But Disney Parks also makes Hawaiian shirts. Those are the ones I usually get.
Look at this one, the volcanoes and the surfers. That's pretty cool. It's a thicker material is the only thing.
Yeah, thicker material. So I feel like a lot of Hawaiian shirts will make me hot, especially if I'm in the parks. I know it's probably not the best shirt to wear in the parks anyway, but
Yeah.
but they have golf shirts now that are Hawaiian themed. So this might be an option here. This is nice. So if you take a picture in front of the photo prop, you go to the front desk and they'll give you a button. So here's an all year round ornament right here. I feel like you could use this for a coaster and a Christmas tree ornament, right? Why not? Just take this ribbon off maybe, you get a few of these things. They do have a Disney brand Hawaiian shirt here, not Disney Parks. I'm not really sure exactly the difference. I think Disney Parks is a better quality than the Disney brand, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this one's actually kind of cool. This has Trader Sam's on it.
Yep.
And yeah, so this one's a little bit better in price, 65 bucks. I'm loving these suitcases.
It's for when you buy too many souvenirs, you need an extra suitcase for the way home.
Yeah, exactly.
Conveniently located in the gift shop.
So they have a whole section here by a designer named Joey Gu. Almost looks like Mary Blair in her designs. Oh, and they have Lilo and Stitch cookbook. Look at this. This is new.
I want to know if they've got the noodle recipe.
So no noodle recipe in here, but
Spaghetti salad.
they have a spaghetti salad. So this is the closest to the Ohana noodles that you're going to get in this one.
That's not very close.
All right, so we sat down. Nice cozy little spot here. Right underneath the flowers.
Yeah, I love these. I love this little mural of flowers, don't you?
Me too.
The lighting is so cool. Everything's really warm and like cozy feeling, even though it's like a wide open space. All the warm colors and design choices they did makes it feel a little cozier and homey, even though you can like see the full open lobby behind you.
And here's the front of the menu. And look, the pattern matches the chairs. You have the appetizers, pot stickers, and the chicken wings are really good. We've had both of those.
The glazed chicken wings are unbelievable. They're sweet and salty, and everybody in the family loves them, so it's kind of like a good way to start out.
So my son, instead of ordering off the kids menu, he'll actually order the appetizer. He'll order the chicken wings. He loves that dish. And you can also add sides as well. So if the kids want fries or fruit to add it on to the appetizer order, they can do that as well. So, of course, the sushi is always really good here. Poke bowls, dashi bowls.
The pork belly noodle bowl has bone broth, rice noodles, a soy egg, mushrooms, bok choy, hot sesame oil. That's a really tasty dish too if you're into noodle bowls.
And here are the entrees that they have for lunch, which is slightly different than the dinner menu. Kona stir fry, mahi, bacon, lettuce, and tomato, which is very good. Teriyaki steak salad.
I've also ordered the mahi, bacon, lettuce, and tomato, which is delicious.
You have the big kahuna burger and a turkey banh mi. And you have the featured beers, which is all Kona. All right, so we have the rolls here. Those are looking delicious. And you have a nice slice of butter, which I believe is just normal butter. It's not infused with any flavoring or anything.
Warm and ready for butter.
There you go.
I'm gonna get the Kona stir fry with chicken. It's yakisoba noodles, napa cabbage, carrots, mushrooms, teriyaki sauce, and I believe it also has peppers and onions in the vegetables, so it sounds good. And that is $28 with the chicken.
I ordered the big kahuna burger. It's sauteed pastrami, corned beef, pepper jack, mustard aioli, and tangy cucumber on a brioche bun. That's $26. And it also comes with a drink menu. And you have all the Polynesian drinks, which are pretty much available anywhere at the resort, including the pool bar. We have a lot of these as well. And they have zero proof cocktails. This is an agave garden. That looks interesting. This raspberry mojito looks delicious.
It does look good.
And I've actually ordered the lapu lapu. That's a fun one because they serve it right in a pineapple. And what's better than drinking right out of a pineapple? And plus, you get a lot of drink in there too. So
Yeah, those drinks
it's a good
are,
value.
and they're strong. If you're looking for a drink with a kick, that's a good one to get.
Then you have the beers here. There's a little bit more than what they include in the regular menu.
Teddy, would you like bread?
One of my favorites is Cigar City, the High Life. And here's a beer flight that you can get. So these are the beers they have in the main menu. And then in the back they have some wines. Some red wine here. Then they have non-alcoholic offerings.
For those of you that don't know, you can get pog juice here, which is passion, orange, and guava juices. And you can get that here at Ohana and over at the coffee stand here, the Kona Cafe. And it's really good. That's sort of like you can call it pog juice. Sometimes they call it Lilo juice. There's a few different names, but it's really tasty. This looks really good.
That does look good.
I like when they chop the scallions on an angle like that.
It's a big old plate too.
That is.
That's a lot of food there.
And it's warm. It looks amazing. I'm going to pretend like I'm going to eat it with my chopsticks.
Yeah, you look all professional.
I will not.
Oh man, so my order just came. Yeah, this is looking amazing. Look at this burger. Wow, that's an aioli sauce on there. And the fries are looking interesting. These look a little different than usual. I'm seeing like an herb in there. Wow. They weren't kidding.
Wow.
This is legit a big kahuna burger. All right, so it was getting a little rowdy in there, so we were just afraid that you wouldn't be able to hear us. So we just came out of the restaurant and we figured to do our little review out here.
Yeah, a little recap.
Yeah, so my burger was really good. I was so impressed with it. It was very juicy. It was like literally, I picked it up and it was like dripping juice.
Yeah, you were like...
it was delicious. The pastrami and corned beef on top was like, just kicked it up because I mean the burger itself is very good. I mean I feel like the burger could have been like delicious just without that, but you add meat on meat, can't go wrong with that. It was so good. Triple meat burger. Yeah, the triple big kahuna. That's what they should call it. And the cucumbers on top with the mustard aioli. That was definitely a different touch than what I'm used to. I think I would have liked pickles on there. I know maybe it would have been out of style of the Hawaiian thing, but I always liked pickles with the burgers. So I guess my only complaint was the bun. The bottom bun was hard to pick up because it was like so saturated with the juice.
So what you're saying is the burger was so juicy that it made the bun soggy.
Correct. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So it's like a good and a bad.
Yeah, it's I mean, you trade one for the other.
Right.
Because it was a brioche, I feel like brioche is so light, it takes in a lot of liquid, so
Yeah,
that
it's
could have been
easy
part
to
of the
do.
problem.
Yeah.
And the other thing, the burger, I asked for medium well, and it was more well. That didn't affect the flavor. It's just, I don't know if it cooks a little bit more from when the cooks finish cooking, when it finally gets to the table, if it's just a little more than what the cook intended. The fries are really good.
Yeah,
they had like
the
an Old Bay seasoning on top.
Yeah,
I
they
think.
were extra seasoned. I'm not usually crazy about fries, but I grabbed a couple of those. Those were really good.
Yeah, they were very good.
My dish was really delicious. It's yakisobe noodles, and it's very similar to the Ohana style noodles that they serve at Ohana, and you can also get them at the Tambu Lounge at night if you go in for a drink. You can order noodles there.
Very good.
If you've been to Ohana, you know those noodles are a big deal. They are so delicious. So very similar seasoning. It's like a sweet and salty kind of noodle, but this one has like more veg in the dish, and the chicken was really good. The chicken wasn't overly seasoned, which was good because the noodles really are. That's like the star of the show. The server did ask if I wanted to omit the peppers and onions, and I was like, oh no, it's fine, I'll have them. But I could see what she did. She said, at the end, I had like a little pile of red peppers on the side, so it was like a little heavy on the red pepper. So if you don't like red pepper, order it without. But it was tasty. I liked they had carrots and mushrooms, scallions, a lot of good veg in the noodle, which you don't usually get with the Ohana style noodles. So it's just like a different take on that. But it was really good. I definitely would order that again. It was a good serving size. I think for the price, it was like $28 with the chicken. You could also do shrimp. I think it was like maybe $2 more. I think it was a good deal for what it was because it was a lot of food and that's like a different kind of dish. But yeah, I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, and they do offer the 10% discount for annual pass DVC and the Disney Chase credit card. The total bill was $66, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little higher than. We just got main meals. We didn't get anything extra.
Yeah, no apps, no drinks or anything, and it's a sit-down lunch.
Yeah.
I feel like Kona Cafe is a little because it's the Polynesian is one of the higher tiered resorts. It's just a little pricier there, but the food is always excellent. I haven't had one bad dish at the Kona Cafe, and I've ordered so many things off that menu.
Yeah.
The servers there are always excellent. They have really, the staff is amazing in there.
Yeah.
We've had some serious, like if you're looking for that like magical Disney experience kind of servers, you go to the Kona Cafe. Staff, I love you in there. You guys are the best.
Yeah. All right, well that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Seth, do you want to go walk around the Polynesian with me?
Absolutely.
All right.
We actually have some time.
Let's do
And
this.
in the last video, we were talking about how much we wanted to just hang out at the resort.
And here we are today. It wasn't even a purpose. We originally started the day we were trying to go to Animal Kingdom. But the vacation week for everybody up north is this week, coming this week.
We couldn't get a reservation.
All the parks are totally booked.
And that's why I had this shirt on, guys.
See, we had the Hakuna Matata. We were ready to go. See what the
Come
day
along,
takes
guys.
us. Yeah, let's go.
They have a make your own kukui nut lei. So here are all the different colors that you can choose from, and they give you everything you need to put it together, and they'll show you exactly how to do it as well. Very fun. I've actually done this with my kids before. They loved it. Here are just a couple ones that they have out in display. You can also buy these in the store, but there's nothing like making your own. And here are the prices for children. It's $15, adults it's $20.
These are ones that they have from a tree right here on property of the Polynesian. That's what they look like when they come off the tree. This is the tree where they had the samples from. This is right in front of the lava pool area where the recreation activities happen, and they have movies out here at night. But what the staff was telling us that the kukui nut, they actually, in Hawaii, they use the oil from the nuts to light the tiki torches. And so wearing those necklaces is a sign of leadership because you're like a light for your community. So I thought that was such a nice symbolic way of, displaying your culture and your leadership. I thought that was so cool.
That's very cool.
I've never heard that before.
But they literally go in the woods here and pick up those nuts.
Yep.
All right, so we are going to walk over to the DVC tower area and show you as much as we can around there. They have most of it blocked off, but we're going to try to get some fun angles for you guys. Maybe something that you haven't really seen elsewhere.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of paint has been going up on the ride in.
Yeah.
So it is starting to look like it's taking shape as far as blending in with the rest of the Polynesian.
All right, so this is the Aotearoa building. This is the building that's going to have the best view at the end. Wow, look at this. Let's see where the pool is going to be. Right over there where those pipes are coming up. I'm wondering if there's going to be some sort of lounge or DVC access up there where you can watch the fireworks.
Is this like a walkable area outside this way? Why is it?
It might be, actually.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they're probably going to put like some
a
sort
viewing.
of floorboard on top of that flat roof.
Yeah, people would be able to walk out there and watch the
That's
fireworks.
true.
I
So,
think that's why they did that.
Yeah.
So the first time we stayed here, we stayed in this building, our first trip to Disney. And it was so cool because the monorail went past our balcony window. And the boys just loved it. Although there was a lot more like greenery and trees and shrubs and stuff over here because it wasn't under construction.
So they try to hide as much of this as they can, but all you have to do is go up a couple levels, you're good.
Do you want to walk around this way or go that way?
Yeah, let's walk around that way.
Okay. What's interesting about these buildings is that if you'll notice on the second floor, there's no balcony, like they have the sliders for it, but you can't go out there, and that's a Hawaiian or a Polynesian culture.
It's bad luck.
It's supposed to be bad luck to have balconies on the second floor,
Yeah.
but the third floor is okay, I guess.
All right, just for a different vantage point, it's kind of hard to see anything with the fencing on the back side of the resort, so we're going to take a monorail ride. We're going to get a different view there. Back at the Polynesian. We're at the Kona Island Coffee and Sushi. They have chocolate-covered strawberries, all different kinds. Chocolate-covered bacon, which we've gotten before. It's okay. I feel like the bacon's usually a little bit chewy, in my opinion. All these yummy desserts, more. Coconut tapioca. This all looks so good. You can also get sushi out here to go. California roll, spicy tuna. That's all I'm seeing currently, but I've seen different ones out here. All right, so we ordered some coffees. I got a latte. What do you get?
I got a caramel latte. Here it is.
The magic is calling.
Yes. See, just for me. Just for you, sir.
All right, so pause the video. Just put a pause on it. Go get a drink of your choice. And when you're ready, press play. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Maui says grab a coffee, go relax somewhere, enjoy your afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. Mahalo, cousins.